Thank you so much. Now from the insights, we come to the peace proposals, but a critical assessments, because there were so many peace proposals so far. We have to look at them critically. Please, Mona, please have 5 minutes. Thank you, Mona.
Thanks so much. I hope I don't think I'm going to need 5 minutes. Because many important things have already been said. We had a very vivid discussion because there were more than 50 people in the room, and I think almost half of us had an urge to voice their opinion. So we had a very vibrant discussion. But first, in our workshop, we had a presentation by Rainer Braun of the International Peace Bureau on the proposals that are out there, the peace proposals. And many of them we know of, and the two maybe most important ones are maybe Minsk II and the Istanbul Peace Agreement. Both were destroyed. As we know, Minsk was not implemented, and Istanbul was not signed due to interventions, among others, by the British Prime Minister. And we know there's an urgent need for more peace proposals, or for peace proposals that are actually implemented. And Rainer told us that now, as we speak, as we sit together here, there's a new Vatican peace proposal being put down, being drafted by 40 Nobel laureates. And we know that Jeffrey Sachs is there in Rome now working towards this new Vatican peace proposal, which is why he couldn't be here with us today in person. But this Vatican peace proposal that's being worked out as we speak in Rome is new, has a new dimension, a new quality to it, because it not only includes the call for ceasefire and the call for negotiations, which should be integral central parts of any peace proposal, but it also calls us, civil society, for action, for mobilization, for peace. And that is the new quality to the Vatican peace proposal that is being worked out now. And this input by Rainer led us to a very vibrant debate about what should be our role as civil society, because we're obviously not direct negotiation parties in this war, in any peace negotiations. And we had very interesting input from people from Italy, from Denmark, from Norway, from Kosovo, from Armenia, from Israel, from Hungary, from Germany, from the Netherlands, from Czech Republic, and Austria. And we all agreed that what we need to do is we need to focus on what we agree on, which is that there needs to be a ceasefire, there needs to be negotiations, and we have to put aside what we may not agree on. For example, what are the reasons for the war? Who is to blame? We've already said there is a geopolitical context going on, maybe a proxy war. The US is key to peace, but we have to pressure our own governments to send diplomats, not weapons. And there is a broad consensus within our societies to send diplomats, not weapons, even though our parliaments decide to send weapons. I'm German. Germany is sending weapons to Ukraine, but the people of Germany do not want that. And neither do the people of Norway, the people of Denmark, the people of Italy, which is why Italy has already brought twice 100,000 people to the streets against this war. And this is an example we want to follow up. Maybe just to add, when we talked about the content of peace proposals, there was a broad agreement that any peace proposal needs to include ceasefire and the call for a ceasefire and for negotiations, but also respect for international law, for the UN Charter, the respect for the international rule not to no first use of nuclear weapons. So we need to take nuclear weapons out of this equation, because this is really threatening all of our existence. And we as civil society, we need to make peace an election issue in our countries and for the upcoming European elections. And we need to make peace an issue of freedom of speech, because all of us are experiencing repression, oppression of free speech, oppression of opposition, oppression of the peace movement. And we need to speak up against this and make this a broader societal issue, that we can speak up for peace. Yeah.